episode is brought to you by the Municipal Councillor for the District of St. Bruno since 2013, Mr. David Dakotas. David understands his important role as a competent and honest administrator. In addition to his mandate as a Municipal Councillor for the District of St. Bruno, he held key positions on the Executive Committee as Vice President of the Executive Committee and Deputy Mayor. Restaurant Luce, located at 313 Notre-Dame No. 6 in Repentigny, is a trendy restaurant that offers impeccably delicious Italian traditional food. This restaurant, which also caters events such as weddings, baptisms, showers, and birthdays, offers amazing menu selections to fit all tastes and budgets.
The sweet sound of lusciousness. Bira Fanelli, a nice blonde. I'm gonna.
A nice blonde.
A nice blonde.
A little bit wrong.
Well, come on, man. So, guys, welcome. I'm gonna say cheers to start off the show. Cheers
Salute.
and salute. Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Cutting you off, Annie.
Oh, I've been waiting to do that for a while. Like, I didn't open it because I wanted to hear
It
the
was sitting
sound.
there.
And I'm gonna put this down. So, hey, welcome back to another edition of Sessions with Stef. I love this show. It started off just one guy. This is literally how it started off. It started off with a guy buying equipment for a podcast, and he said, "Hey, you want to do a podcast? I want to try my equipment out."
Okay.
And so I said, "Yeah, why not?" You know, I said, "I'd like to talk to musicians." So I did one or two podcasts, and then he said, "Okay, I'm good. I know how to use it. We're good." And I said, "No, I like it now." I'm having so much fun. Like, I can sit down and talk music, and I get to meet new people, and I love it. So I got all the stuff. We got together and bought equipment and said, let's just keep doing it because it's a lot of fun.
And it looks great.
And well, you know, we try. We're trying to get better and better. I don't know. I just that I don't get better.
I'm pretty sure you guys are getting better and better because everything looks amazing.
We try, definitely. So, hi, Lisa. How's it going in the back there?
Very well. I'm still trying to figure out what you were talking
Yeah,
about before.
we'll get it to Ray something. Anyway, I'm going to come back to it later. And we have an audience here. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Yay! This is amazing. This is amazing. So welcome to the show. As you can tell, I have an amazing guest next to me. This is going to be a fun talk. We had spoken once in the past. First time I meet her, and I'm so glad that finally we meet and we can talk. It's been a year. I think we spoke about it.
Almost a year.
Almost a
year. We spoke in June last year.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
It's still winter.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to introduce her shortly. I am going to say thank you to our sponsors, which you saw them before the show. Restaurant Luce, amazing, fantastic food. Got to go check them out in the South Shore. And we also have, what's his name? Fuck. I can't remember. David Dakotas. Yes, I remembered. Okay. We have to. David Dakotas, municipal councillor. He's amazing in Laval. If ever you want to watch Let's Talk It Out, he was actually on the podcast. And really informative when it comes to politics, which I hate. So that's why I try not.
Actually, you have to listen to what he said.
It's really interesting.
Okay.
So a lot of fun. And now I'm going to welcome you to Sessions with Stef. Corinne Caza, welcome. I'm super excited to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I don't know how it came about. We had spoken. It was a little late for Ital Fest.
Yeah. I was so bummed.
Yes,
it was such a dream of mine to play at Ital Fest because I've been going there ever since I was a little girl.
Okay, wow.
And I don't know, we would walk during the summer down like Saint Laurent Street and see all of the beautiful cars and all the beautiful things. So I was really trying last year to like get a hold of you and like know who to call and who to contact. And it was too late.
It was.
We got in contact, and when it happened, I was like, finally, it's happening. And then it was like too late, but I still went, and I still had like so much fun.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. I went to the fashion show.
Okay.
There was a night. There was a fashion show, and Ital Fest asked me to like create some content and like collaborate a little bit. So it was really fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
had a
love it.
blast.
Okay. Well, I mean, listen, this is what I like about sessions with Stef. Besides all of the, I work in music, I play music, I have like a million bands because I just can't say no and I love doing it. But besides all that, part of this is because I get to talk to other artists in different worlds, different fields of music, different types of careers. And I like to shoot the shit. I like to talk. And I just like to discuss and see other angles. And we create a little community. There's like a little community of I had one guy reach out to me. He did the podcast and then he wanted to do an album launch.
Okay.
And his idea was, I'm going to do an album launch, but I want to do a small little, 50 people in a place. But I want to perform like 8, 9 songs, and then I want to do a podcast.
Okay.
So we did a live podcast as an album launch.
Wow.
So he performed. We did a podcast. Then he performed a little bit more, and then there was drinks and it was a lot of fun.
That must have been so fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's just we like to create a little family.
Yeah, and that's the point of music, right? I
That
always
is the
say
point. It is.
But to me, music is like a superpower to connect
100%,
people.
100%.
Yeah.
And even though the styles might be different or the same, playing with people, checking out other artists, and also to bring up live music is, I don't want to say dying in the city. But it's not where it should be, I feel.
Okay.
I feel there should be more venues.
Yeah, that's interesting coming from a booker. So,
I mean, I play more than I booked. It just happened.
Okay.
So with Itafest, yes, I became the booker, the technical director for that. So yes, before I used to book in certain places just because of people know me because I've been doing it for so long. So they call me, and I was booking a brasserie because it was a friend of mine who, he knew I did it. But we don't have, and I don't want to blame the venues. It's people need to get out, and I don't want to blame people either, but people need to get out and support art a little bit more.
Yeah.
We need to support music. When I was younger, there was a lot more places that had live music.
Okay.
I don't know if it became too expensive or whatever the case may be, but there's not enough live music because as musicians, we get better by playing.
I agree.
Play,
100%.
sing, busk, whatever it is, we gotta do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I released my first single before actually ever like doing a full hour set. So I would like do shows at my school and like competitions and stuff, but it was like one song. And then I released my own music and COVID started.
Oh.
And so I never got to experience the live music aspect of being a musician.
Okay.
And so when I started in a little cafe, and I would do like these 1 hour sets.
Sure.
And it was so nerve-wracking, but I got so much better while I was doing it.
You can do 20 rehearsals, and then you do one live gig.
Completely
different. And you learn so much more.
You learn so much. And even in that cafe, people were kind of, like they weren't really listening to me. Like they came with like, their headphones working on their computer. But it taught me to play the same way, no matter how the audience was reacting. Yeah. And then now I'm doing much different stages and much different stuff, but I can connect with people through no matter the circumstance, because I played in many different circumstances.
You learned how to navigate different circumstances.
Yeah. So my advice would be do it even if you're not ready. Because you're gonna get ready while you're doing it.
It's a hell of a good kick in the ass. So okay, I mean, wow, you're really young. That's amazing. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I think I played like 25 years when COVID hit, and it was like, what is going on here? I'm not playing. But okay, so you started singing. What age, if you don't mind me?
So for me, singing came naturally when I was a little girl. So I like to say I started singing before I started talking.
Okay.
I always say that because I found an old video from when I was really young and I was singing gibberish. So I'm like, okay, maybe I didn't know how to talk yet, but I was still singing, always singing.
Okay.
But so I would find any opportunity to sing at school, at my music school. But these were always like one song.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Like it's talent shows, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not like the main artist or anything. Or it was competitions. I did secondaire en spectacle and everything.
Okay.
So I started back then, and it was always a constant in my mind. I studied like sciences at CEGEP and everything, but it was always in my head like, yeah, but it's music.
But it's music.
Yeah, but it's music.
And you took lessons along the way, like did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
it was
so
always like parascolaire, you know,
Okay.
like, and so and then when I graduated university, I released my first single like the same year
What did you graduate in, if you don't mind me asking?
in communications.
Okay.
So
amazing.
that's a whole other story because
No, but it's great
Yeah.
because the smart one.
yeah, no.
And it's music is, we all know the industry.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's
It's
not
like
an
it's
easy.
very do it yourself right now.
Yeah.
So I really treat it as like my own like little like business. You know, it's like I feel like an entrepreneur right
Of course,
now.
100%.
So that's why when I went into I chose communications. I was studying in CEGEP sciences and I really liked it, but I knew I had music in my head. So when I
Gotcha.
went to university, I was like, okay, let's find something that could like connect with music.
Connected, yeah.
And so I chose communications because, because you learn how to like make videos and you learn how there's a little bit of marketing and it really ties together
Yeah,
with like
yeah.
the whole aspect of music.
Absolutely.
And so that's what happened, and then I released my first single that same year, and then kind of really focused completely on
How
music.
did you get into, say, like, you know, you're singing all along. When I was playing all along, I didn't sing much, but I was playing in different bands and different instruments, and I was like, I just want to get on stage, so I did anything to get on stage.
Yeah.
To release my own song, I'm doing it now, a little bit more now, but
Yeah.
I never really got there. How did you come up with the idea of saying, before I play and I sing, I'm going to release a single? Like, how did you...
So to be very honest, I knew nothing about like the underground world of live music. I was like, the only stages that I knew were like these big stages in theaters that I had access to, but I knew nothing about like the open mics world and booking your own venue and doing your own show. I knew nothing about that. So to me, the next step was I always wrote songs. I'm a big Taylor Swift fan,
Okay.
and it comes naturally to me to express myself like through
song,
melodies and lyrics. So I had a lot of songs written, and I was like, okay, so I want to do it as a living. I want to sing. So I was talking with my mom, who's like my right
Hi,
hand,
Mom.
yeah, who's always next to me, and she was like, okay, let's go to the studio. And I was kind of nervous about it because, you know,
Wow.
it's nerve-wracking to go into the studio. But she was like, no, I believe in you. Let's go, let's go. And so we did. And I brought my songs and stuff. And then I released my music.
You just like found the guy and say,
Yeah,
hey,
I
you
went
got
on.
a studio?
I went on the internet. I wrote like, what did I write? It was like,
Studio?
yeah,
like,
music studio in
Did you
Montreal.
produce? Did you produce or did?
So now that first one, but I had a big vision,
Okay.
and I was like, okay, this is not gonna work if I know nothing about it. So COVID hit, and I was like, I need to learn how to produce my music because I know what I want, and I need to know how to communicate it. I need to know how to work to make my own music, and so that's when I took, and it was COVID, so there, like I was at home.
Like, I'm gonna learn this.
Yeah, I was like, we had nothing to do, so I enrolled in a class at Berkeley.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Online Berkeley.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
exactly.
perfect. Yeah.
And it was music production for songwriters, and it changed my whole life.
Of course.
And I don't want to be like dramatic about it, but honestly, it was
Absolutely.
like such a big so it was such a big moment in my life. The moment that
Well, because now
started
you're
writing.
able to
It opened my eyes.
yeah,
Yeah, it
you're
gave
able
me
to lay
wings.
down a track and you're able to do something and record something, and it
Exactly.
doesn't have to be the best, but
Exactly, and now
it's
I
on
know. Also, I know how to communicate what I want, and I know how to work with another producer the way, and speak the right language.
the lingo.
right?
Yeah. Did you play an instrument?
Yeah, I play guitar, and I play piano, and I have a ukulele too.
Hey, man. Oh, it works.
It works.
Yeah,
works.
I
I say it
mean,
works.
ukulele is like I'm
Really
not
cool.
like, but my main instrument is my voice.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You're a singer. Okay, so you released a single,
Yep.
and wow, because that's like that world is daunting. It's very like you release a single, you do all this work,
Yeah.
and you think of how you're going to release it, and you do all of this, and then all of a sudden, you know, it comes out, and then you're like, you know, daily you look at,
yeah.
I gotta, you know, oh, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
all
The
right.
after when
The
it comes
after.
out is like.
What do I
it's
do
so-
now?
Exactly.
What do I
and
do
you're
with this
like-
song right now? How do I, you know, what do I do? How do I do it?
And
So,
you look at the numbers every day, like every second. You look, you see if somebody's listening to it or not. Yeah, it's something. The after the release day.
yeah,
But it was like, I was lucky because, well, I wasn't really lucky, but it was 2019 when I released it, and then 2020 hit, and everybody was on their phone all day. So one of my first single kind of had like a little bit of hype on TikTok just because a lot of people were suddenly on TikTok.
yeah. So
and,
especially then, I remember that.
yeah. So it brought a lot of people. It created this little community that you were talking
Yeah.
about, and like I have these people that follow me now ever
Amazing.
since that time, just because we connected through that moment in time. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. Okay, so now did you keep on releasing singles?
Yes.
Okay, so the and an album, or is it just
Not
singles?
yet.
now?
Not yet. It's still to come.
Okay,
The singles.
okay.
So I released. So when I learned how to produce my music, like the whole world opened for me. So I started like producing a few other songs, and that same 2020 I released like 3 songs back to back.
Okay.
And then I met a new producer, and we had a lot of fun. And we and now I released like, I think I have like 8 singles on
Wow.
Spotify, and and
Wow.
they all have their own little story and their own like universe. And I like giving a color to each of my songs, and giving like they have their own little emojis, and like, they have their own
Like there's a
little
whole
universe.
marketing plan around each song.
Yeah, I'm very like, I like symbolism, and I like to give like the whole experience, and
Okay.
like everything means something to me. So
Okay.
yeah.
So your style, what would you call your style?
So it's evolving.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, I say it's, for me, it's always, I say singer-songwriter, indie pop, folk, bilingual. That's what I say.
So you sing in English and French?
And French, and my first single had also a bridge in Spanish.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, your roots, is it Spanish roots?
No,
Like-
it's so it's a lot of it's
Okay.
We have some French origins, and also Italian, Greek, Armenian, and a little bit of Spanish too.
Wow,
So yeah,
okay.
so I like to say Mediterranean and call it a day.
Minestrone.
Yeah,
In Italian, it's
minestrone. Yes, that's what it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's really, well, that's good, because I mean, there's a lot of, just in that, the music that you can
Yeah, exactly.
the vibe that you can get from all of those are similar but not similar.
That's such a nice point, because I was growing up when I was lucky enough to grow up with my grandmother in the house, and and she loved Italian music, and was always playing, and Italian music is so rich, and the Italian language is so musical. So I don't know, I think it really played with my ear, and to live in a house that's always full of music from all over the world, it just made it so, it just came into me, and it's
more to
through
pull
my
from.
veins. Yeah.
It's more to pull from when you're writing your own
Yeah,
songs. You have
yeah,
different,
for
you know,
sure.
it's good to hear a lot of different styles, just because, I mean, why not?
Well, why not? But you should. You should pull through like all the influences. Yeah.
Exactly. So if you had to pick an artist other than Taylor Swift, I'm gonna have to say other, because I feel the vibe already. Like, she's my girl, and there's no one else in the world.
Yeah, she's my team. That's what I say.
Yeah. I mean, listen, she's powerful as shit, because
she's a force.
yeah, she's a force.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she's such a businesswoman too.
Absolutely,
Like, she's a
yes.
great artist, but also like what an empire she built.
Absolutely. So I mean, because your musical style doesn't strike me as very.
Taylor Swiftie.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to explain my musical style.
Maybe the storytelling, yes. Maybe
Storytelling,
lyrically, maybe the storytelling, yes.
The lyric driven.
Yeah.
I also have a lot of acoustic guitar in my music.
Yeah, that I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it Taylor Swift my main influence? I'd say it's like Taylor Swift, but a lot of like since I listen to a lot of music, French music as well, like we would say, when I write in French, there's a lot of like the words that I use and everything. I'm very inspired by, for example, Charles Aznavour.
Yeah, of course.
And so, but also like
he's the guy. Like,
yeah, he's amazing.
He's the guy.
He's like, sometimes I get so frustrated because he's so good,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'll never be that good, you know. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know who's my main influence. I think it's always, I'm growing up. I'm discovering new things, and for right now, for example, I love Olivia Dean.
Yeah, she's great.
She's amazing, and I discovered this.
You kind of remind me a little bit of her.
This is such a great compliment for
Is
me.
it? No, you do.
I
like,
relate to her.
Do you?
So yeah,
She's pretty cool. I have
She's
to say,
amazing.
for her age, like she's super young, composed. She can sing.
Yeah.
Her music is.
So refreshing.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
Yeah.
It's refreshing. It's not bubblegum.
Yeah, no, and she has like this, she's so classy.
Yeah.
And she dances on stage. Her stage presence is everything.
Yeah.
I really, really
Yeah,
like
yeah,
her.
she's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying her. We're lucky nowadays, we're finally getting back to some good artists. Because we went through a period like through the 90s and stuff. I don't want to say bad artists, not that they were bad, but the persona took over more than the music.
Okay,
You
got
know,
it.
it was all about the persona.
Yeah. It was like more marketing.
Yeah, more marketing, and the singers were good, but it's like, you know, the talent was there. But now, like, you know, Ray is big, but she's wow, like what a talent! You're like, holy shit! Like,
she's really great.
now, there's a reason why she's doing well, because man, fuck, she's really good.
I agree. It's like a whole new kind of sound that's coming back.
Yeah.
But it's pulling from like.
But talent it's more based on talent than persona.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
like Lady Gaga is a persona, but man, she's
amazing.
She's amazing. Like she
and
studied
we saw it through the years also.
Yeah,
Like she came in very strongly, and then now she's
Yeah.
such a great actress as well.
Of course,
And
like
yeah.
You know, when Madonna was big, she wasn't much of a singer, but her persona was whoa, like what is happening? You know, so it's good to see Bruno Mars. I mean, we've got a lot of good talent out there. Is there someone now that you would like to go see or?
So, I love concerts. I'm always at a concert. So I'm going to see Olivia Dean. She's coming to Montreal this summer.
That's really good.
And
Okay.
I'm so happy about it. I'm going to see. There's this singer that I really like too. Her name is Naika.
Naika.
Yeah, she's not as big, but she will be.
Yeah,
I'm
gotcha.
very sure. She's coming to, I think, MTLUS.
Okay, yeah. Those are fun concerts.
Yeah,
They're a lot of
and
fun.
she's also a minestrone. She's
Okay,
like a whole
amazing.
mix. Yeah,
Amazing, yeah.
And so I'm excited about that. And my very first idol was this French singer whose name is Laurie. I don't know if you've heard of her.
No.
And so I was like 4. She was a singer for kids.
Okay.
But now she's coming back.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I'm going to go see her as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I used to go, like when I was younger, I went to so many shows.
Really?
But the prices weren't what they are
No,
now.
I
Like
know.
what the
I know.
My childhood would have been completely different. Like I know some nights where I just got in the car and as I'm driving, I'm like, is there a show in town? I think there's a show in town, and I would just stop and.
That's amazing.
Like I would do it because it was $20 to get in, and I was in the
Like-
Latin world a lot, so
That's so cool.
Yeah, I love Latin music.
But there's so many Latin shows right now because the underground scene is so rich. There's a show every night, and there's an open mic every night. Kind of.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you're saying it's the underground scene. I've been in it for like 30
yeah,
years.
I know, but
So it's like-
Really subterranean.
It's like I saw,
I call it the underground scene, but
It is,
I'm
yeah.
in it, right? But it's just a matter of, are you like in the big theaters or like the big arenas, or are you in like the venues?
Yeah.
And are you more like easy to, if you want to go to a concert tonight, you can go. You just have to find it.
you just
right?
have to know
There's
where it is.
There are
Yeah,
like
there's tons.
hundreds of
True.
concerts
That's
going
true.
on right now.
That's
yeah.
true. It's wow. Okay, so now I mean I want to get to this because, like I said, we spoke a year ago, and I wanted to. We didn't have space to put you, and this year, while we're starting now to the planning, so obviously we'll see where we can go with that.
You guys will see me at Italfest.
That's. But now, I mean, I think I was scrolling, and I think I think I saw La Voix somewhere in there.
Yes,
So
I was in La Voix.
you were on, like, you passed on TV, right? If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, it
As
already.
seen on TV.
Wow,
Yep, yep.
this is, and how was that experience? Because
It was a really fun experience, singing on that kind of stage.
yeah,
And surrounded by such amazing professionals and such talented artists who have like these amazing careers was first really like I learned so much. I leveled up as an artist just because I had like, and also I got to like sing with the in-ears and work with these, and it was like I just could see like it's kind of my dream to have this big stage and to be able to do exactly like the show that I have in mind.
Gotcha.
So I felt like I could touch it a little bit when I was on a stage with all these resources.
Yeah.
So that was that. And also what's really, really fun is that it connected me with like so many people like throughout Quebec.
Sure. Yeah.
And the way they reacted to like what I had to say and how I sang was very heartwarming.
Oh, good.
It really made me really happy to see that people liked what I do, and they liked me also as a person, which means a lot.
Of course.
So yeah, I kind of have like this bubble of magic coming from.
So you walk on stage and the chairs are turned.
Yeah.
And you sing, you belt out a song, and during the song you're just looking if a chair turns, right?
Yeah, no, not me. That's not what I was doing.
No.
Yeah, I was worried about forgetting my lyrics.
Gotcha. Did you do an original song?
No, I did.
Okay, you did a cover.
The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I don't know why, but I was so worried about forgetting the first lyrics. They're a little bit slower, and it's like, because the song is built, it's like voice and piano, and then the whole band comes in.
Sure.
And I was worried about forgetting the lyrics during like the piano part, which didn't happen. It was just like stress.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But I started singing. I was closing my eyes, and I was like, focus, focus. And so I go through that part, and everything is okay. And then I'm like, oh, wait, where am I? And I realized that the chairs have to turn, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of forgot that.
For that little bit, because you were concentrated on the lyrics.
Wow. And then the crowd started cheering, and I was like, okay.
Oh.
It just brought me back, and I was just vibing with the crowd, and
Gotcha.
And I was just like doing a regular show.
Yeah.
Like I'm used to doing.
Yeah.
Because I really like that connection with the crowd, and the minute they cheered, I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing.
You get that.
And then I remembered, oh wait, they have to turn. So
Yeah.
but
like, please turn, please turn, please
so
turn.
I was like, okay. But luckily, the first chair turned pretty quickly.
Oh wow. Good.
And so when it turned, I was really happy, and I kept singing, and then I had a second chair that turned at a high note, which was amazing too. So everything was a good experience. Yeah, I liked it. We went home and we celebrated.
That's amazing. I'm sure it's fun.
Yeah, it's very special. It's very like it's something that you can't really compare to any other stage that you're gonna do. Because I've never been on a stage where people had to turn, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Where I had to be chosen during my song. Like even when you're doing a competition, it's after your performance that you know if people. But so it's really, really weird, but I'm very, very grateful for it. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. Do you see yourself putting together like a big band to do a show, like a tour of something with your?
So I do have a band, right?
Okay,
so
cool.
Since I've been playing shows for a while.
Where can we see any of these shows? Like if we want to come and watch?
Yeah, so I haven't announced the next one yet, but I'm going to be playing at Salon de la Femme on March 28th.
Okay.
And then you can follow me on social media.
That's what we're going to do. Absolutely.
And come on my website, and I announce them all the time.
As you're going
as
along.
they come. Yeah.
Okay. So where are you doing venues in Montreal? Or
So I've been playing mainly what we call in the business open ticket events. So it's like festivals and events, which I really like because I get to meet new people.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm starting to really think seriously about like putting on a show and like playing in a beautiful venue, and so this might be in the works.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
amazing.
But it's still a plan. It's still something
Of
in
course,
the universe.
of course.
Yeah.
It takes time to start planning, and there's work to do. And so, how did you put your musicians together? Like, what did you just knew some people and you called them up, or you how?
So I needed a band. So there's I recruited some musicians. Some of them were friends already. Some of them we became friends when they responded to my search for musicians.
Was it a marketplace? Hey, I need a band.
Yeah, it was Facebook.
Wow,
It wasn't marketplace. Well, some of them.
Well, sometimes it's on marketplace or whatever. I see it like Montreal musicians. And all of
that's what it is. You know it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So yeah, it was on Facebook, most of them, and now they're kind of like, and some of them were friends. Or like I went to a show, I thought the guitarist was amazing, so I wrote to him afterwards, and
cool.
And now I have so my band is kind of always changing. I have like my main musicians that I love, but my drummer is always with me.
Okay.
But he's the one who like he kind of works with me as a musical director, kind of like my right hand. So my drummer is always
really
with
cool.
me. Yeah.
Okay, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
And okay, cool. And now, do you see yourself completing an album, or do you see yourself just releasing singles? Maybe one day you'll grab them and put them as an album.
So yeah, for sure. One day I'll do an album. Right now I have a lot of unreleased songs that I've been playing on my concerts, and so the people who know my music and who have been following me for a while and coming to my concerts, they know these songs already, but they're not released yet.
Okay.
So they have to be released.
They have to be.
They're in the works, and it's mainly all of my French music has not been released.
Okay.
It's known. I've been playing it for like years now, but I have not released any French music yet. So so this is what's I'm trying. This is all of the things that I have to do.
That you've got, you have
everything that's in my head right now.
As the podcast is going, she's got a whole a map.
My to-do list is way too long.
The Google documents came out, and like, okay, next step is. Well, I do have something. The last podcast we did, we had a company called Songproof, which I'm gonna show you them. It's really cool to license and to protect your music.
Oh, okay. Do they work with SOCAN?
So it's different than SOCAN. This is so that no one can steal it.
Okay.
I'll show you as we go along. Yeah, it's
good.
really cool, and it costs nothing.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it's really amazing. It's
great.
And then SOCAN is for your rights to be paid, just to be paid and stuff, you know. And their audio version. I'm going to show you. It's really cool. It's called, and I'm saying this because also for any other musician, this Songproof app, I just got onto it, and it's the coolest thing in the world. It's an app and a website, but literally, let's say right now you and me were just jamming, and we came out with a line, and we say, hey, that could be good for a song. We record it, and literally for $1, it creates a QR code that sets it in time. So like it's time stamped, and all of a sudden with this QR code, you have proof that as of today, this is ours.
Amazing.
But if we
and how do they know that it doesn't exist yet?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because you know what, I have an anecdote. When I was like, I don't know, like 7, I came up with a song that was like, it's my time to shine, my time to fly, something very childish, but like the melody was da-na-na-na.
Yeah.
And then Akon released the same exact melody, like 10 years later.
Yeah.
So I had the idea first.
Yeah.
But did Akon hear me sing it? I don't think so.
Well, true, right? Which could be. So it all goes on to this app. So if someone says, "Hey, I wrote that before," and you could say, "Okay, well, is it before this date?" Because
so where was the app when I
and
was
if he doesn't have it, if he doesn't have it, then it's yours.
Oh my God!
Right?
Okay.
And the beauty of it, it's like $1 or $2, depending on the package you take. You don't have to pay all the time. And if you, let's say we just have the idea, and then in 2 weeks we say, hey, let's record it. And so we record it, and then we put another version on top. And then, hey, let's do a dance mix of it, whatever. We record it, we put it all, and you see the different timestamps, but the original idea is always there. So, but all 10 versions are there. It's the same song. So the whole creation, the whole creative process of the song stays on the app.
That's amazing.
And it's protected.
And is it public?
Can they see it?
Yeah, well, can anybody have access to your work in progress? Like to your...
Oh, that's a good question. It's a catalog. I don't know. I'd have to ask them.
Yeah, you have to ask them.
That's a good, I mean, I guess it...
I would imagine so, because
I think
if it's anything
only if you give the barcode.
duplicate-
Because it comes with a barcode.
Okay.
Instantly, it creates you a barcode, and that's yours. And no one could tamper with that. That's the beauty. It's on, they call it chain block.
Okay.
This is all the computer stuff that I don't care about. But, you know, because he explained it to me. And it's really cool. Like, even on your gigs, if you just record your song while, you know, because if someone listens and goes to Reddit and
Yeah,
they
I know.
decide, you know, so you just click it up there. And
that's
and
great.
You protect yourself.
Okay,
It's
songproof.
Songproof. I'm going to show it to you. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
okay, amazing.
we have an affiliate link and stuff
Great.
like that, so you get
Okay.
some ideas with
Awesome.
that. Okay, so now in terms of voice, did you went to different teachers? Do you like?
Yeah, so I took a lot of classes. Well, I mean, not a lot, but I took classes when I was little. I like music school. But the main, I have like two teachers that made a difference really for me. So when I was like a teenager, I had stopped taking classes because I just didn't know where to go exactly.
Yeah.
Like didn't know
Yeah,
anybody.
it's hard to
Yeah, and we have a piano at home, and somebody came to tune it, and they referred us to who would become my singing teacher for years to come, and it was a classical.
Sure.
It was like opera.
Okay.
And she was amazing, and I was like a teenager, so she was also a great person to grow up with, right? So I did for a while classical training, and then but then I wanted like I love pop music.
Of course. So you wanted
And a few years ago, I heard myself in the studio when I was recording, because there was a bug in my headphones, and I was singing over my voice with an echo.
Okay.
And so I ended up like hurting one of my tendons, and so I went to an ORL, and she referred me to another teacher who was teaching me, her method was the Joe Steele method, and it's really based on like the physiology and how it works in the body. And
the power.
As somebody who loves to understand what's happening, it really resonated with me, and that was really like something clicked in my head. So I really recommend Joe Steele method.
The Joy Steele. Okay, cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm saying this because I know I've worked with a lot of different singers, and one of them actually, literally, she studied classical. She got her not her master's, but her bachelor in classical, but then did the switch over to pop, and all of a sudden, like, classical's amazing. But if you're gonna do pop gigs 2-3 nights a week, and you're on stage for 3 hours, the technique wasn't the class. It's different and could be harmful, because you know, in classical you're not going to do 2-3 nights a week of pounding dance music or whatever. You're going to do a show, and then for 2 weeks you're going to rest, and then you're going to do another show. You're going to warm up, and you know. So she had to switch, and I've seen a lot of singers that can sing tons of songs online, and one song, 2 songs, but then if you're doing this, you got to do it, and then all of a sudden it's like, I need to work my voice. And so I'm glad that you took the time to take some lessons, learn different techniques, because your voice is a gift. You need to protect it.
And you know what? It's very athletic to sing. Like, it's a sport. Like, your whole body is working, and your abs are working, and it's not just in your throat or like whatever. It's your whole body is working all the time. So you need to understand what's happening. Just like an athlete would
Sure.
do, because
100%.
I have gigs that last for 2 hours, and it's really hard on the body. So you need to know how to take care of yourself to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Just to keep going.
You also easily, because most of the time you can't hear yourself properly, so you're straining yourself.
This is the worst thing. I know.
Yeah, it's a whole. Hey, you know what? It's funny you're saying that. In-ears is like I did. I don't want to swear, but I'm going to swear. I did fucking 20 fucking years without in-ears, and I played in a 10-piece band with only monitors, percussion, horns, and my hearing now, I'm finished.
Oh no.
In-ear monitors changed my life, because now for the past, I'd say about 15 years now, it's like, oh my God, I feel amazing because I have my app and everything is perfectly done. It's in stereo. I pick who I want, how I want. It's amazing, and it's like, oh, it saved my. Besides the hearing, I feel less tired.
Yeah.
Because you do a song and you're forcing because you can't hear. And all of a sudden you're like, I'm fucking burnt, you know. Now it's like, I don't care what's going on.
Completely agree.
It's all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
So
all the difference in the world, and when I can't hear myself during a show, I can't enjoy it.
Of
to
course,
be honest,
of course.
I always.
Because your brain is always saying, I don't know when.
Yeah, I always end the show kind of like a little bit like bummed.
Yeah.
And like everybody everybody tells me it was amazing, and I'm like, no, I couldn't hear myself.
I couldn't hear myself.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's hard. Bad sound is a hard thing, and at the same time, we also can't always expect perfection. So we have to get.
Most of the time, you have to know how to keep going in
100%.
Bad conditions.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
You have to take bad conditions and say, this is what it is. Well.
Yeah, exactly. Just keep going. I had one of my first shows in a festival. I was supposed to start at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Right at 4 p.m. it started pouring rain.
Of course.
That's everybody's war story.
Yeah.
Pouring rain, and so they put like plastic bags over the speakers, and people were running away. And I was like, I told my musician, start playing, because I wanted to keep them.
You want to keep them
there.
Yeah.
So I started playing, and we were playing acoustic. So the guitar starting. Because the wood reacts to the humidity. The humidity.
Yeah, of course.
So it wasn't tuned at all, and everything was a mess.
Yeah,
the show wasn't that good.
But there was nobody there because it was raining.
We did it. We got through it.
A funny story. This was ETAL Fest before I booked it. So this was 3 years ago, because last year we had good weather. Yeah, so we were playing, and it was a Sunday. We were playing downtown, and so we started the set, nice weather, and my sister-in-law is the singer of this band. So I was playing drums, and I'm playing whatever, and so we're kind of covered. We were somewhat covered, and so a song started where we did a good 40 minutes, and all of a sudden it starts raining. But I kind of see it, and I see people like scattering a little bit, but I'm like, it's not affecting me. You know, because we're covered. So we start playing, and my sister-in-law and my brother, he's on stage too, and they're looking at me like, I'm like, just keep going, guys. Like, fuck it. The show must go on. Keep going. And I'm smashing. And they're looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? I'm like, what? What's the problem? Because I wasn't getting rained on.
Yeah.
The laptop was like a river.
Oh, no.
My brother, where he was playing, it was cut off. Like, the covering didn't get to him, so I couldn't tell. But he was just being his keyboard was like a water, and the laptop was like all water, and it's like sparks. And I'm like, just keep going, because I was the band leader. I was like, just keep going. They're like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, I can't keep going. This is crazy. Anyway, funny story.
But if the drum keeps going, then they can't it's the most important part, right?
He couldn't play. She could, like, it was way too much.
Okay.
I didn't notice because the drums are always in the back.
Yeah.
I didn't notice how hard it was raining. I couldn't see. Like, I saw people. I was like, okay, it's a bit of rain, whatever. It was fucking pouring and straight on his keyboard. It was like hitting him in the face. Like, I can't play on this. Like, it's too much, you know?
That's kind of epic, though. Have you seen Taylor Swift's shows? She plays in the rain because she must have like.
Yeah, they have
waterproof.
yeah.
Yeah, she must have like.
Because she has
It
an
must
endless budget.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
if my
That's
keyboard
what
goes, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
If her keyboard goes, it's
Yeah.
like
If
20
she gets
more.
another
Here.
one. Yeah,
You
that's
know?
what but it looks amazing.
It does look
like playing
amazing.
in the rain, it's
Yeah.
like it's magical. So.
Yeah, it's true. That is
So one
true.
day we'll do it.
One day a rain show.
One day when you won't
Rain
care.
dance.
One day when you won't care about your keyboard.
True.
Like the last time you
Yeah.
want to play it, rain
Yeah,
show.
yeah, the rain show.
Rain
We'll try
show.
that. I did a sun show, and that's not fun.
Oh, a
It's
sun show.
super hot.
Everybody has. Yeah, I know.
So it's crazy, like some crazy nights. I can't be anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I love where now style of music stylistically.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself ever wanting to try a different style? Do you see yourself wanting to do covers sometimes? Like a
I love covers.
Okay,
So I
okay.
haven't told you, but I do a lot of busking. So I play a
Yeah,
lot
of
of
course.
in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. So covers.
Yeah.
Lots of covers, and I have like
Guitar-
it's like a
guitar
guilty.
voice?
I used to when I was in the I was doing it in the metro, but
Sure.
I've been playing a lot like by the Notre Dame Basilica.
Yeah.
And so
sweet.
for that I have like karaoke and like because
Yeah.
I get people to dance with me. Like people stop
Oh my God.
and then we have like this huge party with so many people and we dance to Dancing Queen and to like I really like start a whole party and
That's so
it's
much fun.
so much yeah it's magical and then people come talk to
Of
me and
course.
we hug and we become friends. And it's a lot I tourists as well, so
Yeah.
now I have like friends all over the world because of that. So
and they
that's
follow
really
you
special.
right
yeah,
then and there.
Yeah.
That's the best.
I actually there were a lot of people from Toronto that discovered me by the Basilica.
Okay.
And then I went to Toronto last year for an incubator, and I had shows there, and they would come to my shows.
Oh my God, that is
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's
So-
really cool. I went to Hawaii a couple of times, but when I go, I mean, they're like it's like a St. Catherine style of in Waikiki Beach, and there was a guitar. Was it? No, it was a little band, and they were playing. They were pretty good, So I stopped and I was just like singing with them, doing some harmonies and whatever. And all of a sudden, they had a little QR code for their Instagrams, and I went to, at the end, I was walking away and I looked, and they had like fucking 4 or 5 million followers. I was like, holy shit, I said, man,
Crazy.
can you guys turn this into something? But they're still there. I went back 2 years later, they're still performing. I was like,
That's so cool.
it's really
Because
cool.
it's really magical. It's
It is, yeah.
underrated playing in the street, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay, cool. And so, if ever you had like a dream style, like not style, but like you have an album, I'm giving you
Yeah.
all the money in the world.
So you're asking the difficult question.
That's very difficult. That's my.
Because I know what I want.
That's,
I don't know how to find it.
Uh-huh.
And that's the real problem. And I've been looking for it for a year now.
Oh boy.
And I think I'm right at the edge of like I'm kind of touching it with the tip of my fingers.
okay.
But can I explain it? I don't know.
Is it a secret or
No,
is
no,
it
it's just because I want something that is me, but I'm very like lyric driven, and I'm very like it's a lot of emotions and it's a lot of metaphors and it's a lot of it's this whole world. But I love to dance too.
Okay.
So I want something that like combines the dancey aspect and the very like Charles Aznavour aspect, which is
Wow,
really hard.
that's
you know?
really hard.
This is like the challenge of my life, but
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I promise,
Okay.
I'm getting there.
That's
yeah.
hey, if you crack that, I mean,
Yeah, I'll try. I'm doing my best.
you have to come back to sessions with Stef and
I
just so you can sign my
I'll be
cup or
like,
something.
Guys, I did it.
That's I mean, it's hard because storytelling is one thing,
Yeah.
and it's amazing to be able to dance and storytell at the same time. But Celine Dion is an amazing singer.
Yeah.
When she sings, her dancing is good, but it's not. It's her singing. That's
Yeah, she's well known for her voice. Yeah, she's amazing.
It's
Love her.
the way she delivers a song. It's like, whoa, I'll cry in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Or Lara Fabian, like for example,
Yeah.
like wow, what a singer.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
They're
see,
amazing.
I don't see her doing.
I mean,
I don't see her doing a J-Lo style.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's a middle ground, and it kind of like it's more for me. It's more in the production. Like I'm
Gotcha.
trying to see how I can combine the good, like the beat, like the very like boom boom
Gotcha.
with my little acoustic guitar. I'm trying to see how I can do that. How I can like take disco and make it singer-songwriter, right?
Gotcha. You're trying to come up with a...
But it's that's how we make new things. That's how like music evolves, right?
100%.
By being ambitious. So
100%.
that's what I'm trying to do.
That's pretty cool.
I'm trying like to make the music that's in my heart, and it's hard, but I'll find it.
So you want to add the beat to like the singer-songwriter style as well?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's you know.
I have a lot of inspirations.
Sure.
And so I think by taking a little bit of elements from every one of them, I'll find how to get there. I just have to find, I have to find somebody who sees the vision as well.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
what it is.
I feel you. Okay. I'm going to ask this question. I used to do it a lot before. But is there, I used to call it worst gig ever.
Oh.
Because I've had, I have a lot of people in this chair.
That's tea.
Well, it's fun because we're in the business.
Yeah.
I can tell you a million stories because it's a long time.
I want to hear them.
Oh God, I can rattle off. If I start, I won't stop. And we call it worst gig ever. I'll give you an example.
We'll do a battle of worst gigs and see who has the worst one. I think you'll win though. Because you have more gigs than me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an unfair. Right now, it's unfair. I played in a bar. It was a drug bar, pure drugs.
Whoa. Okay.
With nobody inside.
Oh my God. Okay.
Except the waitress and the owner, but they were outside because the music was loud. But they just left a big screen, and there was porn playing on the screen.
Oh no! Who are you playing for?
Oh my God! It was years ago. It used to be. It was
Why
a bar.
did you stay? Just leave.
It was
nobody's there.
Because he paid me.
Oh.
He paid, and I was young and struggling musician, a musician trying to get gigs. He paid me every Sunday.
Whoa.
To play Latin music. In an empty bar.
That's crazy. I thought it would have been like metal or I don't know.
No, it was Latin music. So this is back in the early 2000s when Ricky Martin.
Oh, okay.
So that whole vibe was, and we were one of the only bands that did classic Latin music and popular stuff. Okay. So they would hire us, and I guess he wanted to try and get busy, but all we would see was like one person come in, a little exchange, and then they leave, right? And then I would go get paid. Like the guy would say, "Come and see me in the office," and I would go, and he would have like a table with just stacks of money, just money. Oh, how much was it again? And he would.
These are such good stories, though.
I played there for 6 months. Then the place got shut down. He went to jail.
There you go.
And then when he came out a year later, they killed him. This is yeah. So I mean, I'm this is just like one.
Okay, you're winning.
One of the stories.
My worst gigs are nothing compared to.
But the problem with this gig is that I had a girl singer, and she did the first night, and she's like, "I'm not doing this place again." I said, "I understand."
Okay.
So then I got another girl singer, and she came the next week, and she said, "I'm not doing this thing again." And then I had another girl singer, said, "I'm sorry, I can't do this." So I was out of singers, but I was like, this guy's paying me every week.
Yeah.
And so I told my percussion player, who was a Cuban guy, I said, do you know how to sing? Not really. I said, do you know how to fake suavemente? And he's like, yeah. I said, just sing that over and over again. And we literally did 3 songs over and over again, making the words up, just like whatever, because no one was there anyway. So anyways.
That's here. I love that story.
I've done like a lot.
I'll never forget that
story.
I see it in my brain.
There's a lot of them that came from there. Like I can tell you a lot of stories. I played a New Year's Eve where 12:10 a brawl breaks out.
Oh,
it was a nice family, like there was probably 400 or 500 people in a reception hall. But at the bar, 2 guys hammered, got into a brawl, but then everyone jumped in. Tables were broken, glasses were. It was like a freaking mess. Yeah.
And you kept playing.
And they came. No.
So much go on.
No, they came to the stage. Like it was the big rumble was coming to the stage, so we grabbed our stuff and got out of there. Yeah. We've had So, do you have any example? Like a bad sound gig or.
My story is gonna be so boring. story.
No. Hey, listen.
My story.
Start small.
My story is just bad luck. It's just like
Which
a
is-
bunch of like, oh no, it starts raining. Oh no, like my guitarist has pneumonia and I caught it. Like, and we're both
Right
singing.
before.
And like, yeah, my stories
Yeah.
are just a bunch of bad luck and trying to survive. But it's
No, but those are the best. Those are good stories. No, mine are crazy. Just because the amount, like I said, you'll get to maybe not what I
maybe
did.
one day.
Not
I
to-
hope one day I have such a good story.
No,
like yours.
I don't want you to go through that. Like I don't want you. You shouldn't be put in those positions. And
Remember that one guest that you had? He did the Indian festival.
oh
or
my God, that
something
was
like
so funny.
That
Metal.
was funny.
This
What
guy got a
happened?
medal. It was an Indian festival, and they hired a metal band.
Oh, okay.
Like right there, you know, there's.
He was
something a
playing
little
in
bit
front.
off.
There's
Yeah.
something. Okay.
Yeah. No.
And it started raining.
And it started raining.
And then
Yeah.
all the only person thing that was left in the audience was a cat.
Yeah.
There was one cat on a chair.
I love that though.
Yeah.
That was the audience.
I
That was-
love that. You know, I love playing for animals. I feel like they're the best compliment when they stay.
When they, yeah, that's
when they,
true.
I dogs usually really like when I sing, and to me
Very
that's the
nice.
biggest
And
compliment.
that's true.
Yeah.
True.
I'm
true.
like, something. They must hear something that.
Did you
other-
ever forget a lyric, or did you ever? I'm sure. it has to
forget a lyric? Yeah, I think so. Not at la voix.
Okay, there you
forget
go.
a
That
lyric.
was her mission
you
was.
go.
I'm not gonna forget a la voix.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean everybody does, right?
Oh, my God.
Especially when you do a lot of gigs or you're playing. And for like my long shows, I do bring like my own little teleprompter, which is my iPad. And
Yeah.
if I need it out, that way I have like this. But yeah.
I
think
was
so.
working with a girl singer, and she was kind of like you when I met her years ago. She was kind of like you, in the sense that starting her career, releasing music. She was playing. No, she wasn't playing as much as you did, but she was trying to gig. And I saw her, and she had talent. And back then, I said, well, hey, if you're interested, I had booked her on a gig, and I said, hey, if you're interested, to do some gigs here and there. She goes, yeah, I'd love to. Anyway, so she needed stage presence. She didn't gig much, so she needed to learn practice.
Yeah.
She needed to practice. So I put her on stage, and I put her in different projects to, with other singers to learn and all of this stuff. So I remember she told me once, she was always scared of forgetting lyrics or messing up or whatever. And I was trying to, like, I don't want to say teach her, but I was like, hey, listen, if you mess up lyrics, they will not know unless
Yeah.
you tell them.
Exactly.
And she was like, no, people, she goes, I know the lyrics. I said, in the moment, if your face tells them you forgot the lyrics, if you're like, they're going to know. If you pretend, and she kind of believed me, but she's like, yeah, whatever. I still don't want to forget. So one day we were playing at it was a Christmas party. People were dancing, and I usually don't sing, but I said, watch this. And I sang Save the Last Dance for Me.
Oh.
They're all dancing. And I said, listen. And I changed the chorus every time to take your pants off for me. So I'm singing the song. And every time it came to Save the Last Dance, I changed the words to take your pants off for me. But I kept a straight face. And nobody
cared.
people were
I
dancing.
thought they would at least laugh.
And they're looking. No, but they're looking and they're saying like, did he just...
Okay.
But I'm not giving the
Okay.
face. Like they're like, I think I
As
heard
if-
something.
okay.
And then the next one I would skip it because obviously if I'm gonna do
Okay.
it, and then I would do it again at the end, and they're like, I think he did, and she's dying of laughter. But that comes with experience. You
Yeah.
forget. You just, you go ahead.
It's better to pretend like everything is fine.
100%.
And people will say, okay,
Yeah.
everything is fine, because who cares if you like mess up a lyric,
a
right?
lyric, a
the
note, a
important
chord.
part is like the moment that you're spending.
We
and,
have jokes with our band. Like
Yeah.
whenever we make mistakes, we pretend it's the instrument.
like.
Like you hit a wrong note, and he's oh no, I think there's something
Yeah,
wrong
that's-
with the
yeah.
amp. Like who
Not my
cares?
fault.
Okay, I want to tell people where to find you, where to stream your
Oh.
stuff, where to. Do you
To
have
become
videos?
friends.
Yes.
I have lots of things.
Let's shoot
Lots
them all
of
out
things
because
are everywhere. You can find me. So I'm on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. I'm on X, not a lot, but I am.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, the whole thing. And you can find me under my name, which is Corinne, Corinne, Caza.
Okay.
Caza.
Okay.
And yeah, and I post like a lot of like reels and stuff. Also, I have like 2 TikToks now. I have a TikTok in French as well, which is like for French stuff, which is Coco Caza FR. Yeah.
Okay.
So Coco COCO Caza FR. Yeah.
Now, if there's one song, so let's say right now all of the viewers,
Yeah.
there's one song that's close to your heart that
I have a lot of songs.
of course, but if you had to pick one so that they take it and they listen to it and they're going to be enamored
The one that
with
I wrote or any song?
of your songs, because
Oh,
they're
one
going to
of
check
my
you out. Like,
songs.
what would be the first one to check?
Out of
Corinne's
the
songs?
singles that I released.
Yeah, like which is the one that you would say, this is the one that I'm proud of, that, you know, if you like this, you'll love the rest, you know, that kind
Okay.
of, yeah.
Oh, that's really hard.
That's, of course, it's a hard one.
Can I say also my cover?
Sure,
Okay,
of course.
I have a lot of things to say. So for one of my singles that kind of like represents my heart, I would say it's the one that's called Following the Ocean Breeze.
Okay.
And I call it my song for dreamers.
Okay.
So it's a song about wanderlust, about saying it's time to spread your wings and discover what you want to discover. But I also like to take it as a metaphor for any kind of like state of mind and any kind of dream that you can have.
Okay.
So Following the Ocean Breeze,
Following the Ocean
which
Breeze.
is my
okay.
song.
Okay.
And then for the covers that are like, I wish I wrote that song, I covered My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, yeah.
Kind of changed the lyrics,
Oh.
which gives it a whole new kind of like meaning. And that's on my Instagram if you want to go listen to it.
Okay.
And out of my songs that are not released, you can see them on my Instagram as well. And it's really hard to say which one now.
Okay.
So this is my answer.
Okay. And you have a website as well?
Yeah, I have a website. It's my name, CorinneCaza.com. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you so
Well,
much
I'd
for
like
asking.
I'd like to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you. I had a blast.
I hope so. I
This
hope
was
you.
really funny.
It's, well, you know, we try to
We had a
enjoy.
lot.
We try to learn about each other
Yeah.
and talk about the business.
Okay,
and-
next time when I come back,
Absolutely.
I will ask you the questions.
I would love
Because
it.
you have, like, it seems really interesting.
Oh my God! I get you might get.
Your career seems like so rich.
It could go two ways.
Oh.
It could be like, I want to hear more stories, or it could be like, oh my God, let me get away from this. I'm getting
I want
on
both. I want both ways.
Okay. That would be interesting. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not one to really sit down and, you know, I don't know.
No, I know. It's not natural to me either. Usually when I like to like say, and you?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is
I wanna
really
know about
hard
you.
when like I'm invited to speak about like my own career. I'm like, don't say and you, don't say and you.
But now you're part of the
Session.
family.
Amazing.
So now in this family, you can, and everybody who's come here, they know, you can even ask her. I just, like, feel free. I like to be just that open guy. Call me for
Thank you so
anything.
much.
Like, if it could be advice, it could be anything. It could be, hey, do you know a guy who does this? Because in this family, I literally hired a guitar player that came on. I never met
that's
him,
great.
and then I had a show coming, and I was like, hey, I wonder if he would do that gig, and I just called him, and he did the gig, and so
That's amazing.
yeah, if ever, you know, musicians, opportunities, studios,
Thank
produce whatever. Like I've been doing it for a while, and vice versa. Like it's not
Yeah, exactly.
one way.
If you need anything.
Yeah, singer, you know, sometimes, hey, can you interpret a song for me?
For
Like,
sure.
whatever.
Call
like,
me.
Why not?
Honestly, for me, the most beautiful part about making music is this connection between people.
Absolutely.
And there's like the connection with the audience, which
Yeah.
is so magical, but also this loyalty between our like fellow musicians and fellow artists.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We all understand it. We get it.
Yeah.
We've been there.
We get each other.
We get it. We get it. You know, when I've done I do a lot of corporate stuff as well. Like it depends which band I play, but I do a lot of corporate stuff. And sometimes we have like when we play at Le Lion d'Or,
That's so beautiful.
It's
I
a
went there
beautiful
for
venue,
the first time. Yeah,
Nice
beautiful.
place. But when you play there, sound check's at 1 o'clock.
Oh, really?
And then you play at 7.
Okay.
That green room with the couches, you just sit there for like hours. So we play cards and stuff like that, the hang.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Because you never get to do that. Usually it's in and out. You go in, hey guys, how's it going? Okay, sound check. Yeah, can I have a little bit more? Okay, guys, showtime's in half an hour. Get ready, and then you jump on stage, you do your thing. And nowadays, everyone just like, I understand it, but showtime is done. Everyone goes, okay, I gotta go, because busy schedules. I like to wait, that was fun.
And
let's
I
talk.
hang out.
Did you see that? Did you see what I did that? Or you did that? I like to hang out. And that's why I like
agree.
sessions with Stef.
Yeah.
So thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for coming. This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Lisa, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Our,
Thank you, everybody.
Our sponsors.
And thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
This.
Follow Corinne Caza, Instagram, all over the place. Listen to her music. You'll see her on Notre Dame. You'll see her at festivals.
Come party with me.
It's beautiful to see musicians that will go on Notre Dame, that will go on a big stage, that will go on a small stage, that will go on a cafe, that will go anywhere. Because you could be on any given day, you don't know what tomorrow brings, especially in the business.
Yeah.
I remember doing one gig. I know I'm too many stories tonight, but I did one gig in Niagara Falls, and we were out there. We had I was playing at the Rogers Center in Toronto.
That's so cool.
It was cool.
Wait,
I have to say.
You're just saying that as if like, oh my God.
Well, it wasn't a show. It wasn't like a concert that I was playing with Corey Hart or something. It was they rented the place and they did it was a corporate party on the field.
Okay.
Still,
it is really cool.
There was like
anyways.
7,000 people all on the field. It was really cool.
So cool.
It was cool. I'm not gonna lie. The gig was cool, and it was a big stage. And I remember we finished the gig. We had 2 hours sleep because we had to drive back from Toronto to go. And the next night, I remember, tired as fuck, I was playing at a restaurant called Boccaccino's.
I know Boccaccino's.
You know
I didn't know they had live music.
Back in the day on Jean Talon, they had live music. And I didn't want to miss it. But one night, I'm on this humongous stage in front of 5. The next night, I don't think anyone gave a shit that we were there. But we were playing at Boccaccino's, and I'm like, wow, this is
so different.
That's the business. That's the business. One night, you're in front of 1 million people, and everyone loves you. The other night, hopefully people like, but they don't care.
People like it. They're just not showing it. Yeah. They at the cafe that I was playing at, it was the only cafe known in Montreal that they have music.
Where's this?
It's on Bernard.
What's
it's
it called?
Dépanneur Café.
Dépanneur Café.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
And so it's like, you go there for the music, right?
Yeah.
People came with their headphones to work. And I was like, they must like it, right? Because
if they're here, they're still working. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then some people would come up to me afterwards and tell me that was beautiful and everything, but they weren't looking at me at all throughout the whole thing.
I know.
So I mean, it's really fun. Anyways, I was like, okay, thank you. You made it.
You do a restaurant. You do a gig in a restaurant, and they're like, shh. And you're like, I could barely hear myself. Like, if they're gonna have a conversation, then why am I here?
Yeah,
but
I know.
It's a gig.
You
do it and you practice and you learn to play softer, and that's.
And then it's good stories, right?
And then it's good stories.
And then it's good stories.
Thank you again for coming on the
so
show.
much.
It's been a blast, and we're definitely gonna keep in touch, keep this going. Thank you everyone for watching. Keep subscribing and check out Corinne. Guys, Sessions with Stef is now